Alrighty, ho, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. The year is 1944. And we're in Burgundy. Well, for now, anyway. I don't know how long we'll be in Burgundy for. But at least for now, we're in Burgundy. And we're back to blue and red. How about that? At least I think it's 1940. It must be 1944, yeah. I think it is. Welcome in. Welcome to some more COD 2. Right, let me know if anything sounds obnoxiously incorrect. Mouse, stop it. Hopefully everything sounds okay. If I sound too loud or the game sounds too quiet, just let me know. Oi, oi, oi! Oops. Right, do we have 5 apiece? Whoops, a daisy, okay. Okay, well, I only have to tap it once, okay. Yeah, the color I don't know how I did that. You keep saying wrong, I do that as well, man. I read wrong? Wong? I read wrong. I read wrong words. Yeah, I do that a lot. Right, let me just make sure the sound is good. Hopefully you can hear me and you can hear the game, more importantly, because it'd be pretty sucky if you couldn't. Right, sounds are coming off from both things. Good. Thank you, Katie. Right. So for the 5, for eSuba, we have, oh my god, more names I'm going to butcher. Nurai, Chaka, Juriel, Steny, and CAA, or Ka, maybe. Okay? Ka? I'm not quite sure. If anyone knows how I say or pronounce Ka, you could call him CA. CA, like CJ, but with without the J. We'll come to that. For Epulz, we have Supma, Lozki, Voids, Machine Player, and SKZ. SKZ, I believe, is the... wait, is SKZ the COD 1 player? Or is it Skills? I think it is the SKZ player. I think it might be. We'll figure that out. One of them's changed their name to Salam Alaikum. Which I can say. Which I believe means something like peace be with you. Have a peaceful day or something. It's a nice meaning. I think. It was snowing. Oh, I want snow here so badly. It was snowing the other day. But hopefully we get some more. So I think you're going for a pistol bash. And then we're going to do the old picks and bans. And the bans and picks and stuff. So you still have a bit of time to get your snacks and drinks. Or, you know, get yourself comfy. Put a cup of tea on. Milk and 2 sweetener for me, please. I've actually started having oat milk lately, which has been really nice. I thought I'd try something different. Kind of it's actually a really nice taste. It doesn't actually change the taste of the coffee at all. If anything, it makes it better. I don't actually know what else to talk about while the pistol bash is going on. Salam Alaikum is not actually being peaceful at all and killing 3 people. Kind of ironic. Juriel left for eSuba. He's going to try and bait them into an avenue, I think. Probably just said, like, CAA. Oh, there's one. Amma, good to see you. Oh, there's nearly 2. Oh, nope, you got that one. Voids gets the final kill. So now we go into the picks and bans. So it's kind of loud for me. I don't know if, I hope it's not too loud for you guys. But yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. I think, I don't know whether Mozart's game with New Era is still going. Bonnie, this is first map, buddy. We're just doing Pistol Bash. So you're just in time. Welcome in, buddy. Lenin banned by eSuba. Breakout banned by Epulz. Burgundy picked for eSuba. I think Epulz now have another pick coming up. The comment about peaceful was actually funny. Cash it. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, Kassar. Ah, I got you. Right, it's Kassar. Right, it's Kassar. Brilliant. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That does make sense. I think Epulz are taking their time about this, which is understandable. Sounds good here, brilliant. Thank you, man. It was just loud for me, so I didn't want to deafen you guys. But I'd rather you heard the game than me. In fact, it is still kind of loud. I don't know if COD does the... Yeah, it is high. Why is it high up there? Okay, let's pop that down a tiny bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear it. Please let me know. Matter picked for Epulz. Or Epulz. Again, I don't want to butcher any names. Right, so CAA is now Kassar, which is brilliant. That really helps. That's good. I think that's Karantan banned by eSuba. I'll tell you what, I love this streamer mode. It's so handy. And Toujane decided if we get there. If we get there. We haven't had many 3-game or 3-map games yet. And I think we're going to stick with Burgundy for this one. And I think Epulz are going to switch to the attack. And eSuba will be defending by the looks of things, if I've understood that correctly. Yep, so Epulz are going to be attacking for the first map of eSuba versus Epulz. Epulz. Again, I don't want to get the name wrong, I'm sorry. I say it all the time, but I am an ignorant Brit who has to deal with about 19 different accents within a 5-mile radius of where I live. So, I hope you'll understand. I don't butcher names intentionally. But for a small country, we have at least 417 confirmed different accents. And I think about 410 of those are Scottish. So, you can understand why I struggle to say anything nice. Because our words are very simple. And they don't involve much tongue. I've started to learn that. We need more tongue. But from what I know of eSuba as well, I think they're pretty much fairly skilled with rifles. Same goes for Epulz, I think. So I have a feeling, just from the warm-up in the history of the teams I've seen, I think we're going to be seeing quite a heavy rifle defense from eSuba. We may have the odd Thompson or maybe a grease gun in the later rounds for Epulz. I can't imagine they're going to be too aggressive. Saying that, Sup does have a Thompson at the minute. Whether or not that's going to change. We shall see. I think we're just waiting for one or two players to ready up. Wow, why is it done it like that? Oh, wait, am I in streamer mode? Oh, there you go, that's better. There we go, we're better, we're better, we're better. Here we go, round one. Epulz is going to be attacking. SKZ with scope. A couple of M1 Garand. Sup keeping that Thompson. So he may be going for a bit of a B push. Salam is actually going to be standing a long route, putting some pressure on the MG. Kassar actually with two opening kills really early on. Finding a grenade kill and a rifle kill. Popping that nade over to APC. Where does he get that car kill? One runner towards APC. Nice. Very well done. And so far, he is the two only kills. Void's hanging out in Allied spawn. Salam finding Nurai. Stenny's going to be in dark, so the jump to B seems to be pretty successful. I don't think SKZ... Well, he definitely didn't pick up any kills. He isn't going to now either, because Juriel has just put a bullet in his head. So Epulz dropping 3, eSuba dropping 1, Kassar pushing through mid and putting pressure on Allied spawn house. He knows someone's in there, and I think they may have spotted each other. They have. Great play there from Voids. Putting pressure on the Axis push. Timing his run perfectly. Getting tags with the M1, finishing off with the Colt. So an uncharacteristically slow round for Burgundy. I think B is going to be the push. Great nade there from Chaka. Again, I hope I'm okay saying Chaka. And the last player for Epulz is Voids with an M1 Garand and a car. Stenny finds him. Win. A good few individual shots. This round, Juriel looking good. I think Kassar picking up a double at the beginning. Managing to push up and put some pressure on APC. So I wonder if SKZ is going to try and pick off those jumps before they can get into a good position. Chaka going top spawn house. Juriel yeeting that nade at Sup. Nurai finding Loz. And actually a kind of uncontested B again. eSuba managing to get on there pretty easily. I think Epulz are playing quite a steady kind of wait and see what happens Burgundy, which is probably not the kind of the standard play. They're kind of allowing eSuba to get into position, which may have to change. Because when they get in position and start to push and put pressure on your spawn, it kind of swings in the defense's favour. Let's see if SKZ can find any jumps, or at least make a call. That smoke is going to stop him, I think. Sup finding Juriel. Salam going A again. Seems to be the individual player. Spots a guy in mid. Somehow doesn't get the kill. Uses that nade, which is a big utility weapon. Does get the kill though, so it's worth it. Nurai dropped. Voids has got himself onto B. Salam again finding Stenny. Voids, I think, looking to bait out any potential nades from eSuba. A little bit quicker here from Epulz, which is good. And that's what you can do. If you put aggression on that B plant, get players on there early. I like what Salam is doing, kind of holding that flank, making sure no one can flank through, covering garden, covering A long. That then at least keeps Epulz able to focus on that B push. Chaka now choosing to go out into Main Street. That's really risky. Sup with the Thompson. That has more bullets, so eSuba are now going to have to do this round without their scope. Loz then finding Nurai. Good peek there from Kassar. He finds Sup. Isn't able to get the second, though. Good teamwork from Epulz, covering each other. Stenny now retreating back over to A, I think, just to try and spread the defense. Needs to be careful, though. Voids will happily take that kill. Juriel, the last man at B. Peeks towards APC. Voids is now going to get the plant down at A. I think they're pretty much gambling that he's going to be the last man at B rather than anywhere else. And Loz will happily take that. He may even grab the car, which I think he already has anyway. So next 2 rounds going in the pocket of Epulz, which is good. They're starting to get some momentum. Loz using that smoke in the B alleyway. Sup is out in the middle. That smoke is going to force him to move, though. And Nurai gets that push through mid with the shotgun. We've seen it time and time again. Nurai charging right through mid. Just gliding through the air, taking 2 big players out. That is why you have to deal with that shotgun. Voids now has him to worry about. Kassar getting bashed by Salam. He picks up a triple now. 3 kills this round already. Eventually dropped by Juriel. He was a man left on his own. Voids retreats over to A. And gets the plant. Juriel again, the man on his own. Hunting for SKZ. He was going to keep him pinned for as long as he can. Nice. Peeking at just the right time. Salam proving to be a pretty aggressive player. A man he's quite happy to go out on his own and do his own thing. I'm trying to think of the other French player who used to play on his own. Who was it? Another French player. He used to play kind of fairly aggressive, but on his own. I can't remember. I loved watching him in the Nations Cup. I can't remember his name, though. I cannot remember his name. A bit of first team kill of the day. SKZ finding Loz. Get out of the way nice and early. Kassar able to push up through mid. Sorry, Main Street, I guess you want to call it. Juriel with a nade on Sup. Kassar can hear boots around him. He does see Voids. He needs to be careful. Keeps his head down. He's now the man on his own. And a barrage of Germans looking to hunt down Voids is eventually taken down. Brings it up to 3-3. Oh, the name of that player is going to bug me if I don't think of it. I can't think of it, but he used to push either mid, A long. I can't remember. Cannot remember. Either way, doesn't matter. Chak, Nurai, Juriel, both picking up, or all picking up kills for eSuba. Epulz does get 1 in return. SKZ left. Dazing into smoke. Tries to react to that shot, but doesn't get it. Salam now left on his own in allied spawn. Isn't able to get the connection. Stenny finds him. eSuba starting to push a bit more. Epulz starting to be a bit more aggressive. Could well turn out to be a bit of a meat grinder in mid. Juriel going to look for any players that aren't disciplined enough to keep their head down. Doesn't find any. Kassar charges through mid with the car. Might regret that. Sup not actually noticing him until a few bullets have passed. Stenny gets 1. Does he get the second? Has multiple targets, but only comes out with 1. Stenny finding him... Sorry, SKZ finding him with the scope. And maybe an A push is going to come here for Epulz. I think it is. We have a bit of a build-up. Sup still putting some pressure on near B. Not anymore, he isn't. Juriel again is the man left. Can hear plenty of players. SKZ is the man that's going to be planting. Explosives planted. Finds a Loz. Has 2 players left and will need the defuse. It's Currently covered in bullet holes already. Doesn't get that one. Salam finds his head. And they are going to bring it back to 4-4. Pretty even Stevens, actually. Salam has been really aggressive. Currently sitting at 10-5. Juriel has had some good plays. Narai's had a few good pushes with the shotgun. SKZ fairly quiet with that scope. He hasn't really had much of a chance in the opening few seconds. Nearly took a scope car bullet there. Finds the head of Chak. Or Chaka. I'll find something to call him in a minute. He's now going to hang back. He's backed up by Salam as well. Void's pushing over to beat. Narai again. Able to have that freedom. Eventually dropped by Voids. But Stenny, getting revenge for his fallen comrade, finds him. Juriel pushing around, finding SKZ. Salam has moved, actually, so the kind of teamwork he and SKZ had dropped. Does find the head of Stenny. Somehow gets a tag onto Juriel as well. I don't quite know how he did that, but I'm sure that might fluster Juriel a bit. The obvious route is going to be APC, and I think Salam is looking that way already. He definitely is now. Gets the jump shot onto Juriel. Salam is looking good. His movement is looking really smooth. (5-4), only a round in it. Chaka doing a steady peek. That's always dangerous, but quicker off the mark than SKZ. Narai finding Loz. And Chak not going to win that one. Sup with the Thompson. Has plenty more bullets in the chamber. He's now going to get the plant. If that nade doesn't catch him, it does. Prevents the plant. Well played, Juriel. Salam and Void's left. Kassar is in Allied spawn house. But still has a little bit of smoke obstructing his vision. Narai finding Voids. Could be a pain with that shotgun. Salam is actually at the back of access spawn. Only has the M1. Loses the smoke cover. Does find Juriel, but doesn't think of Narai, who was speaking from spawn window. He gets that final tap and makes it 5-all. SKZ needs to wake up a bit with that scope. Those opening kills can really swing around in your favour, or swing it in your team's favour, or enemy's favour, should I say. A few nades landing over. Narai again! Finding Sup. They're all on the hunt for him. When you hear that shotgun, it really sticks in the back of the mind knowing that he's behind you. Void's on his own. I think he's going to try and bait out any nades, but eSuba don't actually have any. Narai wins that one. Didn't have his shotgun that one. Nepeta Beast, welcome in. Good to see you. Void's is going to try and plant. SKZ does find the elbow of Juriel. Somehow counts as a kill. Stenny dropping him. Loz finding Chaka. And after all that, no plant. And no real clear indication of who's going to take this round. Who just tagged Stenny there? Did Narai just tag Stenny? I think he did. Lozzy finds Narai. Stenny hanging back into the alleyway of B. Spotted. And Stenny goes over to B. I don't know if Loz is going to have time to go to A. I think he's going to try it. He may as well. In fact, he is going to have time. But I think Stenny may have seen him. He definitely knows where he is now. 1v1, plant down. Stenny with the MP44, Loz with the shotgun and car. And they're about to run into each other. Stenny comes out on top. I'm sure Loz thought the closer he got, the more of a chance he'd have of winning that one. But nope. Stenny comes out on top. Good to see you guys. Hope you're right.
Explosives diffused.
Happy Tuesday.
Win.
SKZ sticking with scope. Loz picking up 3 kills that round, but then again, so did Stenny. Early smoke, a great shot from Juriel, a double finding Sup. I have no idea how he found the head of SKZ there, eventually dropped by Salam. Chaka finding Loz. Voids dropping Stenny. I have no idea how that headshot came up from Juriel, but it did. And that's what matters. Narai knows his team have a man advantage, is pushing up into Allied spawn. Spots one player way at the back. I don't think his shotgun has the range for that one. It's one thing I think shotgunners get underappreciated for. They have to pick their movement and stick to the... Oh, nope, he got it. I was going to say Kassar peeked just at the wrong time. Looked away. Doesn't matter.
Win.
A bit of a gap at the half. 7-5 for eSuba. And now we switch. Epulz are going to be defending. eSuba are going to be attacking. Nepeta, I'm good, thank you. I hope you're alright. I hope you're good. Gambi, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy, old boy. Yeah, thanks for hopping in, guys. Yo, Antreyu, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for jumping in, everyone. It's good to see you. I hope everyone's alright. Right, the half stats. eSuba with 2 rounds up. SKZ actually dropping scope now. In fact, Epulz not going for a scope at all. 4 Kar 98s and 1 shotgun. Kassar with the early opening nade, a third with the shotgun. He is eventually dropped by SKZ, but the damage is done. eSuba raging on the first round of the half. Juriel gets the plant on the north side. He's going to try the jump to get on the roof. Got the first part done, didn't get the second. Has a bit of time to play with it. SKZ in access spawn. Salam pops a nade over to B in an attempt to try and fish someone out. Doesn't find a tag. Opening play by Kassar. Chaka does find SKZ. Is eventually dropped by Salam.
Allies win.
A really nice opening round from eSuba. That was a nice, aggressive Allied start. I think Kassar opening up with that triple, that just gave eSuba the confidence to get in and jump on beat. Epulz need to come back with something strong. I wonder if their shotgunner can at least maybe get through mid. He may not have, but Voids has. Gets up to Allied Tiger. Does find Narai. He wasn't even looking. Was so focused on getting onto beat. Does find Kassar as well. Big play from him. Hear the bullets of the carbine winging past his ear. Never really took that gun seriously, the way it sounds. Stenny finds him and clears B. eSuba with a man up. Juriel dropping Loz. SKZ is on his own. Hasn't really found his place yet, I don't think. Chaka looks to plant the bomb. I have a feeling eSuba may get this one. He's making a lot of noise. Stenny hiding in the back. Spots him. All eSuba have to do is just keep him pinned. Eventually dropped.
Allies win.
Has it just put me back into spectator? Why has it done that? Hang on. There we go. Wait, where's the... Hang on, why is it... Wait, bear with me. Bear with me. Why has it got rid of the... Where did the health bars go? Why did it just do that? Why is it... Bear with me. What has just happened? The colors have changed. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to fight with technology.
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
eSuba actually smashed that round, which is kind of lucky. For me, anyway. Why has it just done that? The health bars have gone for everyone. Strange. It's still putting me on... Bear with me, guys. Nope, it's fine. I'm just going to have to argue with Kodsu for a bit. I don't quite know why it's done that. And it's taken off the health bars of everything and left it with that. But either way... Good old technology, huh? Gives you the challenges. eSuba up. And dropping Epulz players left, right, and centre. SKZ back in spawn house.
Explosives planted. Axis eliminated.
And again, eSuba looking good. They're just starting to look a bit more confident than Epulz. Who never really looked locked in at all. 2 rounds away from taking Burgundy. Chaka does find the second move. That nade is going to catch him. Loz finds him. Sup finding Kassar as well. Epulz being aggressive now. Steny dropping by Salam. There we go. That's better. Okay, shift is what does it. Right, perfect. Found it. We're back. SKZ has gotten to B, changing his position of spawn house. Juriel, the last man for eSuba, does find Sup. Salam on B alleyways. Loz hanging out by allied spawn house. Okay, guys, we're on my main. Don't press shift. That apparently changes the whole dynamic of the streamer setup. Juriel finds a second. He's not going to get the third, though. Epulz grab around back, and they needed that. eSuba is starting to run away with it. 11-6. Salam zooming ahead with 17-13. Saying that Juriel now with Grease Gun at 23-9. Chaka opening things up, finding voids with the scope. Covered by that smoke, is going to have to relocate, but has the kill under his belt already. Juriel with the Grease Gun. Chaka then with the nade, finding SKZ. There is a much more vibrant move about eSuba. Chaka again finding the head of Loz. Steny looks to plant at B. Salam again. He's definitely been a big voice for Epulz. Sup with the Luger kill on Juriel. 2v2. I love how many players are so confident to pull out the secondary, even when faced against a shotgun. A double there from Narai to finish that round and make it map point. Look at that combo. Narai with a Grand and a Grease Gun. Probably my second favourite combo. Only beaten by the Thompson and the Car. But either way, map point here for eSuba. They have definitely been a bit more confident on allies. Epulz again going 4-car, 1 shotgun. Sup with the early nade. Narai dropping Salam. Kassar shotgun and Garand hanging around in allied spawn. Loz is still up for Epulz, so I think he's going to be aware of him. SKZ finding Steny. Narai dropping Loz. The Axis shotgunner goes down. Sup caught unawares there with the Luger. Kassar, I think, is going to go on to be uncontested. No nades are going to find him. He's going to try and get that plant on the north side. That nade, though, might catch him. Narai backs him up. Gets an advantage point on the chicken coop. SKZ tagged and pushed off the B alleyway. Epulz need this to stay in Burgundy. Oh, Kassar finds voids. SKZ on his own. Slowly peeks around the corner. Who's he going to see first? Kassar peeks in. Narai teases with the M1. Looks for that one tap just to keep him busy. All they have to do is keep him off the bomb. And it's in a really good spot as well. It's wide out in the open. There's nothing he can do. eSuba playing this exactly as they should. Just teasing him. Getting the occasional tag, pushing him off the plant. And that is going to be Burgundy. Good half exchanged. Yeah, Epulz just really didn't have an answer for eSuba's attack. It was kind of even when Epulz were attacking. But as soon as eSuba put on the American kit, it was a different game. So good halves exchange. eSuba are going to take Burgundy. Map number 2 coming up shortly. And it is going to be Map Matter. We've only seen this once before. I think that was a Complexi game. And they did what Complexi do and ran riot. They had a aggressive defense and basically ended up in their opponent's spawn very early on. I wonder how this is going to change. We may have a smoke break. I'm not quite sure who smokes in eSuba. Looks like 3 of them might be having a smoke break or a toilet break. Who knows? Unfollowed for lack of Dino Crisis. Beast, when Dino Crisis 3 comes out on GOG, I'm going to play it. I'll play it. I still need to finish 2. But I wouldn't blame you. I would not blame you. Let's put a bit of music on this while we wait for players to come back. I think Epulz are going to be defending. I think that's their choice. I'm not actually quite sure, Antreyu. I actually don't know. Yo, Tox, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, dude. I hope you're okay. A few more players for eSuba coming back off their smoke break. Who's left? Juriel. Yeah, I never know. I have trouble keeping up with names as it is. But when names change, then I just I get even more confused. But yeah, I hope you guys are good. There is another COD 2 game after this. I won't be covering it, but it is New Era. They are going to be playing Epulz, I believe. So after this game, Epulz are still busy, and that will be streamed from Mozart's perspective and Noddy's. So you've got plenty of COD 2 for tonight. Worry not. God, what is Juriel smoking? If he is smoking. Yo, Daddy Player, welcome in. I'm no... I just do this as a hobby. I'm not a real commentator or anything. This is just a hobby. I just played the game a long time ago. And then when I came back to Twitch, or came onto Twitch, I found that it was still being played. Realised that I was terrible compared to everyone else, as usual. And then, yeah. Realised there was still a big community for it. And then, yeah, just wanted to help out. But yeah, I just did this as a hobby. But welcome in, buddy. I hope you're good. I think everyone's back. eSuba, I think, are going to be ready and up fairly soon, so I'll get the music off. And I think we're about to get ready. I think. Who are we waiting for? A few players from Epulz. I might be going over a few last-minute strats. But yeah, interesting that on Axis, on Burgundy, they dropped the scope for quite a bit. There's a few rounds where the only specialist option they had was shotgun it. Stand-up comedian. Yeah, no one would guess I was standing up because of my height, but, yeah, that also works. Okay, Voids is ready. I think we're just waiting for Chaka. I see a Bren. I'm sure he isn't, Yeah, welcome in, Stenin. 13-6 on Burgundy to eSuba. Okay, no, the Bren didn't stay. I had a feeling it wouldn't. So, a couple of M1 Garens, a Lee Enfield, shotgun and scope for eSuba. Similar again. Epulz not choosing to go with the scope. Shotgunner being the only specialist in the form of Loz again. Sup with the early nade, finding Juriel. A headshot then on Narai. A third onto Chaka. Welcome to Matt Matter, Sup. Where were you on Burgundy? Great play, opening things up. Using that aggressive defense. Sending a message to eSuba that this map isn't going to be one-way traffic. Stenny and Kassar left. I take it back. Loz finds Stenny. Kassar looking around the map for any allied players and not finding any. He misses that shot as well. He's going to need to make those in the future. I think that is Loz. He can just hide. It is. I think his water bottle stuck out there. SKZ, Salam and Voids left for Epulz. Let's have a look. So they are. Oh, I changed colour again. Brilliant. We're now on yellow and grey. I don't quite know how I did that. But there you go. There you go. We're on yellow and grey now. We had purple and green yesterday or the day before. Red and blue. And now we're on a murky yellow and a dreary grey. But Voids with the secondary been drawn out, finds a headshot, and Epulz are going to take that first round. A really good opener from Sup. With 3 kills with the, well, 2 kills with the car, 1 with the grenade. And here we go. I'm sure eSuba are going to want to come back from that. Maybe keep an eye on any potential Russian. Sup get tagged there, so maybe his plan was to rush again. Narai finding Voids. He's also going to try and get the plant. Chaka dropping to that nade from Loz. And the plant does eventually go down A. A rush plant here for eSuba. Narai with that shotgun just covering the alleyway. He's in a great position to cover both sides. Void's the only man dropping for Epulz. And here they come. Loz finding Narai. That's big. He is eventually dropped by Stenny, who's then in turn is dropped by Salam. And that is going to be a nice clean-up from Epulz. They are looking fairly strong so far. Sup grabbing the defuse. I think he kind of deserved it. eSuba did get on the bomb, but weren't able to defend it. I wonder if Epulz are going to be more dominant on that matter. Kassar looking for the early scope kill, wondering if anyone's going to cross and rush from mid. Ah, Void's finding Stenny. Narai not fussed about the fallen comrade. Takes on mid, a tease on a bomb. Chaka then pumped off that. Narai with the shotgun in mid, gets 1, but doesn't get the second, not having the range. SKZ looking towards sandbags, does find another player. He's up against a shotgunner, doesn't win that one. Narai takes him. It's going to be 2v2. Narai is going to look to plant. And covered by Kassar. He does get it. Narai, good cover from him. Voids, the only man left. Although, he does bring it back to a 1v1. Kassar versus Voids. Scope. Oh, I was about to say Scope versus Car. Kassar managed to get the high ground. And you always win when you have the high ground. 2-1. eSuba grabbing their first round. Thanks to Kassar. And a heavy shotgun round from Narai as well. Early smokes. A massive plume. I think both smokes are landing in the middle there. Allows eSuba just to gain a bit more ground and push up, but also allows Epulz to get on A. Nades landing close to Salam, who was patiently waiting for Narai. And is rewarded with a kill. Void's defending A. He's backed up by another teammate. Backing away into cover while that smoke slowly dies away. Loz is going to cover mid. Watching those steps. Sup finding Chaka. Second on Kassar. He is looking a lot more hungry on that matter. SKZ finding Stenny. Juriel is the man left. Ooh, does get that jump shot on Sup. But Voids gets a jump shot in return. 3-1 here. Epulz looking a lot more confident on that matter. Loz with the shotgun and stolen the Enfield. Apart from that, everyone else back to normal. A scope now for Salam as well. That nade was close to Narai, nearly taking out the shotgun. He still has the Webley in hand. But Luger beats Webley, apparently. Also, shotgun beats M1. Loz dropping Stenny. Juriel getting the first kill for eSuba, finding Sup. No more damage will come from him. Oh, who was that? He missed that shot. Juriel was only walking slowly. He's get tagged with the nade. Kassar is risking sitting out in the open. Does find Epulz and then runs in to Loz. Juriel, the man left. Carr and Lee Enfield. SKZ keeps his head down, can peek and keep an eye on A. He's in a great position, not going to be needed though. Salam with the scope, finding him, and suddenly Epulz now have a bit of a healthy lead, 4-1. Still no kills from Chaka. Only one from Stenny. You'd think eSuba, after their Burgundy attack, would look pretty good on McMatter, but... Narai opening things up, finding Sup, then finding Voids, then finding Loz. A triple there, completely clean in that A alleyway. Salam eventually dropped him, as well as Narai. Oh, sorry, Juriel, beg your pardon. But the craziness of Narai bunny hopping along with that shotgun, cleaning the way for his teammates. Salam and Kassar trying to scope each other, but missing. This has to be an eSuba round. I think their heads would really drop if they lost this one. SKZ and Salam backing each other up. Ah, Chaka's not by MG. The Luger winning again. Salam unlucky. Tries with the no-scope. But he wasn't rewarded with it. Just the last bullet from Chaka. Always add salt to the wound when you drop to that last M1 bullet. You hear that ping. And know that if you'd have just dodged that last one, you may have had a chance. There is the star shotgun on Narai. Watches his teammate go down. Chaka catching another nade. Stenny is coming in the walkway onto A. Kassar pinging bullets through the smoke. Does get a tag there onto Sup. Got lucky with that one. Looks for the follow-up. Doesn't find it. Nearly takes his teammate's head off. Loz somehow finds the gaps. He is eventually taken down, but still found Stenny. Narai, though, returning that, finding Loz and Sup. eSuba starting to be a bit more aggressive. They're keeping the hold of that A plant. Narai teasing players out from their hiding spot. Kassar, great cover from him. Narai goes to get the plant. It isn't needed. Juriel will find SKZ. And that hard-fought buffer of 3 rounds is now dropped to 1. Chaka finally on the scoreboard with 2. Stenny, though, still only with 1. Changing the play, going with Thompson now. I wonder if he's going to charge in with shotgun it. Maybe try and do some damage somewhere. There you go. He opens the account up, finds Voids, eventually dropped by Sup. Kassar also with Thompson finding Sup. eSuba coming from all the different directions. A, certainly the target. Narai looks to plant. He does get it. And I don't think SKZ is going to have a say on that. He's probably never felt so popular. As soon as he goes to walk even a small distance towards the bomb, he is shut down. So 4 all. That hard-earned gap by Epulz closed completely. And eSuba, I think, are starting to get the number of Epulz. Kassar with Scope and Thompson. Stenny finding Sup with that nade. Juriel then finding SKZ. Oh dear, Epulz. Don't let your heads drop. The plant goes down at A again. Salam could do some damage here. Loz finds Narai, wins that shotgun duel. He did take a lot of damage though. Void's finding Stenny. 3v3. Oh, 3v2 now, sorry. Loz dropping. That's big for eSuba. And that's even bigger. Juriel and Kassar both adding to that. Epulz just caught looking in the wrong direction. And 5-4 now. Epulz did so well to get that advantage on defense. And it is hard. You can see how often eSuba are just hitting A, pretty much ignoring B. The fact that they had a couple of rounds ahead of them is a big statement to their skills. Sup finding Kassar. Stenny is now the man that's going to try and plant. Narai covering. Oh, he's eventually dropped though. The headshot through the smoke. Sup finding him. Narai and Juriel left. Epulz now coming out of that absolute onslaught with a 2-man advantage. And Narai has some thinking to do. Does find Voids. 3-1. I think Epulz will look to lock this one down. Just let Narai run the clock down a bit. SKZ with a good vantage point looking towards A. Misses that shot though. Unlike him to miss. Loz also in a good spot. Void's dropping to Rai, but Sup will be the man to clutch that one. Back at 5-5. Back to a full-on car loadout for Epulz. Loz grabbing the shotgun as well, but no one feeling confident enough to grab the scope. That nade could be close. Narai not phased by that at all. Look at that. the muzzle of the shotgun of Loz peeking out, giving his position away. The Voids did take him down, but was then dropped by Kassar. Mid seeming to be the play here for eSuba. Salam now on his own, damaged by the nade. And even more damage by that. Narai will drop him. I don't even think eSuba had the intention of planting there. That was just a full-on murder round. 6-5, 1 round before the half. I think Epulz may feel good if they can grab this and make it 6-all. 7-5 though, I'm sure they'll feel undeserved of that. Oh, Juriel. Quicker off the mark than Sup. Salam finding Kassar. Loz finding Stenny. We could have a rotate here from Epulz if they can drop that rifleman from the sandbags. Nope, Chaka's going to find him. Epulz are just missing their shots. And they're being punished for it. Void's missing his as well. eSuba, I think, is just a little bit more accurate. Loz could be lethal here. No, he isn't. Narai's going to find him. This will almost certainly be a 7-5 half. Void's, though, grabbing one. Can he do that 2 more times? Make me eat my words. Oh, he does get tagged. Juriel not planting, tries to bait him back. Now goes for the plant.
Explosives planted!
This movement does look good. But then again, so does that plant. Check it. May be rewarded with the kill. He didn't even... I don't think he noticed the player was there, but Juriel was going to find that, and 7-5 it is. You have to feel for Epulz a bit. And they fought so hard and looked really rigid on defense. Just sadly not rigid enough. So we do switch. Epulz are now going to be attacking. And they have shown that when they attack, they can be quite aggressive. He can be good with that ground denial. But then again, so can eSuba. I think Epulz are going to be looking to their shotgun at a bit of responsibility on Loz with some good smokes, some good aggressive play like Narai did. We saw him clear that A alleyway. If they can do that and just lock down A, there's no reason why they can't get a good bulk of the rounds under their belt. But maps like this, you really do look to your shotgunners. You look to your smoke. You also look to the sky as well. Those early nades can be deadly. Here we go. 7-5. And if eSuba win this, we will not go to a third map. So Epulz need to win it. Let's see how they line up. Loz still with the shotgun. Sup with the Thompson. A alleyway looks to be the call for at least 2 of them. Void's holding that right flank, but he is broken. Narai and Stenny both picking up kills. Ah, and Juriel finds SKZ. Sup with the double, finding Kassar and Narai. Loz is still up. And now he's the only man up. That was a really good opening round from eSuba. Although Loz has to stealthily climb up the ladder. And just wait for Juriel to do another lap. Eventually he catches him mid-air. Stenny and Chaka left for eSuba. Stenny tried to get the kill, nearly did. And now Loz is pretty much trapped. Can he find a way out? If he can find a gap and gets away, he doesn't have any smoke cover. Stenny can hear him. He just waits. Loz does find some cover. And actually uses the plant as cover. He could get the plant here. He could be in a good position if he can just get it and then jump away. And he does. Had to time that well. Now can he hold? Stenny could be in a great position to flip this one. If Epulz doesn't look, I think he's just going to wait for him. Stenny could be crucial here. If Chaka can keep him looking this way, Stenny could then push, but he's not going to. Loz finds him. This could be big. He tags him. Oh, and he doesn't get it. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Loz did all the hard work. Got it down to 1v1. If he'd just kept him busy for a couple more seconds.
Axis win.
But it isn't. 8-5 for eSuba. Kassar pushing over the beat. Ooh, Stenny finding Loz. And then Nurai finding voids. Sup dropping Steny for that. Chaka then finding SKZ. Nurai's got good vantage with the M1 and shotgun. Juriel finding Sup. And Salam, the man on his own, does find Kassar, but in 27 seconds, eSuba push and take another round. 9-5. If Sup is going to stay with that Thompson, he is indeed. Let's jump in with him, see what he can do. We'll happily avoid that nade. SKZ opening things up. Salam following. Sup is in a good position. I'm not quite sure what was going on. I think Salam may have got stuck on the ladder. But Steny and Nurai dropping a man each. Oh, SKZ. There you go. Good recovery. Finds Steny. Juriel is the man left. Loz looks to plant at the back of A on that west side.
Explosives planted!
Sup could be gifted with a kill here. He is. 9-6. They're not out of the game completely. But they do have a bit of a mountain to climb. Nurai with the early smoke just narrowly avoids that nade. Pops a nade over with Chaka. Chaka's rewarded with 1. Look at eSuba using that smoke. They're not afraid to get out in the open and have an aggressive defense. They are kind of holding back a bit on B side. Giving Epulz a little bit of ground and kind of inviting them to push to B. Loz finding Juriel. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Nurai. Then Juriel finding him. And in return, Sup finding Juriel. After all that is 3v3. Ah, Salam. Pinging off that M1. eSuba down to 2. Good reactions there from Kassar, finding Sup. 2v2, Salam and Voids. I take it back, Voids on his own. Suddenly all the pressure is on his back. Oh, and he walks into that. I think he thought Kassar had backed off. eSuba grabbing another defensive round. And so far, Epulz only grabbing 1. That nade was close. SKZ jumping out of the way. That Juriel quick to fight back that A push. Void shopping. Good reactions from SKZ. Finds Chaka. Juriel dropping him. Salam finding Kassar. He always seems to be the man that picks up the kills, but it's not going to matter. That A push absolutely thwarted. Look at this. I think it was Juriel and Nurai, I think, absolutely held that A push on their own. That's so demoralizing. You have a bit of an advantage pushing through that A alleyway. If you get your smokes down, if you can get a Thompson or a shotgunner pushing through, it's a real shame when you get pushed back. Salam now with scope. Finding Kassar. Nurai with shotgun in M1. SKZ has got to the back of A. Looks to plant. I don't think he's going to be stopped. Oh, he is. Beg your pardon, Nurai just at the last second. Nurai has come in clutch so many times. Epulz now in a bit of a panic. None of them are really near a bomb. eSuba's pinning... He was, sorry, pinning Salam, but Voids finds him. Nurai now sitting at 20-12, nearly 21-12. And it's not going to be. Salam finds him. 11-7. They can claw this back, I believe. Salam still sticking with scope. He has the MP44 as well. Loz with shotgun and car. And eSuba, 1 MP44 in the hands of Stenny. Sup again looking for the angle on that A corner. He isn't going to get it though. Stenny's going to push him off. SKZ jumps down from mid-roof. He's actually got behind the Axis defense. Gets a second on Chaka. That mid-push from SKZ could be game-changing. Juriel finds him. Salam chooses not to go for the plant. And is rewarded with the kill. 11-8. Great push from SKZ. Found a gap and exploited it. Well played. More like that. Narai with the early smoke. 2 MP44s now for eSuba, Stenny and Chaka. Kassar punishing SKZ. Juriel with a nade kill. Stenny defending A, dropping Sup. And is now on a rampage. Narai with the Luger kill on Void. Salam all on his own. Does find Chaka. But it is open hunting season for Salam. Does get one. Needs to cover his back. Isn't quick enough. Stenny peaked just at the right time. It is match point for eSuba. Epulz are going to have to fight for 4 rounds to get it to overtime. It's a big ask. Stenny, Carr and Thompson. Juriel, Carr and MP44 on the right. Shotgun and Carr. Salam still with scope. They need him to be on form. Void's pushing through mid. Sup again losing that fight in the corner. He just is getting completely denied. SKZ and Salam finding kills. Shaka with a double. And that is a quick GG. That was a dominating performance from eSuba. Really dominating. Sadly, it's Epulz, sorry, weren't able to get a convincing attack. And eSuba just digging their heels in. Kind of doing what Complexity did. A nice aggressive push on Axis. Completely denied them the ground. Sup was really unfortunate. He got the A angles. He got in position, but just was denied time after time. Pushed off by Stenny. Pushed off by the shotgunner. It was a real shame. But either way, that is going to be me for tonight. I'm just going to see who is on. I don't know whether Mozart or Noddy is still going to be streaming, but let's have a quick look, see who's on. But thank you for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the company. But GG's both teams. Let's have a look. See who we can go see. If you guys want, I can send you over to the next map, which I think is going to be with Noddy and Mozart. I'm pretty sure that's where you guys are going to go anyway. But thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be back with another game fairly soon. Keep it out on the Discord on the stream part. You'll see when the next games are going to be up and who's going to be covering them. But until then, let's send you over to... Should go see Mozart, I guess. Could go see him. I think he'll be covering the Epulz game. Yeah, let's send you guys over there. But thank you for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's get the raid going. And I'll hopefully be back with you soon. Puffy, thank you for being here. KT Tox, thank you for being here. Jocko, thank you for being here. Stenin, Daddy Player, welcome in. And Trey, you get to see a beast. Gambi, Nepeta, Amma. Everyone, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully be back tomorrow with a game, but yeah, like I said, keep an eye on the Discord. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay horny. And look after yourselves, guys. Enjoy the rest of the COD 2 this evening. And I'll see you soon. All the best, guys. God bless.